Hello, my darlings. It's ALB in Whisperland here, and today we are going to be unboxing some very special Sylvanian Families special edition sets, otherwise known in North America and other places as Calico Critters. This is two parts of a set that I actually received last year for Christmas, and can you believe it? I kept them in the box because I wanted to unbox them with you, and of course it was a little late for it last year, so last year I got given these each by two different people who amazingly had no idea that each other was giving me one of these sets, so it kind of worked out amazingly for me. These are so wonderfully holiday. They are the reindeer sets. I really wanted these because I love this time of year. It's very special to me, and I love little cute Sylvanian critters. So today we're going to unbox these. We're going to take a look at them, and we're also going to set them up. I have a little shelf in my office that I bought especially for creating little Sylvanian critter displays, and I haven't put anything on it yet. So that's what we're going to do. Make a little display after we unbox these cuties. Let's get started. I think that we will go for the babies first. We'll take a look at these and then open them up. So these sets are from Japan, so most of the writing, except for obviously the Sylvanian Families part, is in Japanese. We've got the typical little window display, kind of an uninteresting background on this one. It's just green. I think they could have done something a little bit cuter with it, but that's just me. Around the side here, it's just kind of like information about the materials and things like that. And not a terribly exciting package on this one. The other one has kind of more interesting packaging, but that's okay. So we'll open it at the top here. I just need to cut that tape. I always have my little tiny tweezerman scissors for this purpose. And we'll free these little guys. They're free, they're free. What is this in here? Oh, there's a couple things. Let's see. So cute. Oh, it's adorable. It's like a little book featuring the Deer family. That is so precious. I would be really interested to translate this and see what it says. I can read a little bit of Japanese, but like not this much. I would need to use a translator for sure. Not that fluent yet. Not even close. And then there's a really cute little map here. Adorable. Well, that's unexpected. A little story about these two little cuties. Okay. Now this one is just like information. But I think it's because the little set that they have can be attached to other cars worry, little guys, we will free you. There's one. There's the other one. And there's the car. Oh, I see. So, like in the instructions, the car has this little thing that you can attach it to other Sylvanian family cars. I don't typically really use these little guys for display. I just want the critters. I don't know. So these are what they look like close up. They both have like little red noses. They're kind of like Rudolph. This one's sort of more of like a reddish color in auburn. And this one's a little bit more hazelnut, I think. So cute. I don't usually go for like the baby ones. I kind of like the one size up, I guess you'd say. Although Jess is sort of an exception, let's be honest. It's so cute. Well, let's reunite them with their family because they need to be reunited. This one is like crawling, and this one is seated with this little outfit. I love how Sylvanian families are flocked. It is so nice to touch. And they move their heads also. So you can kind of pose them, but the arms and legs don't move. This one, the head moves also. Let's see. Yeah. So you can pose it in different ways, sort of. Not as much as the other ones. Okay, you guys go here just to chill out. I will move the boxes. Okay, so we don't really need these, but I'm gonna keep them to the side here. I wonder if the other one will come with a little booklet as well. This tiny car, baby cow. Put this right here. You guys, just to chill out. We're gonna get your parents out. Not to worry. Okay, it's time. We're gonna open up these guys. Let's take a little look at the packaging together. In this set altogether, there are 4 reindeer. One thing I really love is how the adult reindeer have like shiny antlers, and the baby or smaller reindeer have like flocked antlers. I just think that that's so cute. And if you take a look at the packaging, there's a little display that shows how the 2 younger reindeer can sit and be in the little pink sleigh. Now, this is like, in my mind, a very Christmassy set. Mostly because, look at these 2. Like, I think these ones, their outfits are kind of neutral. It's not necessarily holiday, but these 2, come on. You're in like a little Christmas tree dress, and you are Santa Claus. Well, you're not the real Santa Claus. You're just Santa Claus. Santa Claus's helper. But I know you could get a message to him if you needed to. Let's take a look. Take a look on the other parts of the packaging. Very similar to the first one. We've got like some information on the back here. A little scene with them. With the whole family all together. So they're obviously like, maybe buy all of them. Collect them all. And this is like the typical Sylvanian Families packaging, where you've got this like sort of pale wood paneling at the top and then a pink bottom. It would have been cool to see them embrace like a more holiday themed packaging, because I know they do that sometimes. I've seen them do very Christmassy or Halloween packaging, but you know, I get that they want to introduce this little family as like one of the families to collect. Then it's holiday, but this is just a new animal family as well. I'm really excited to Should we do the top or the bottom? I think the top. Let's open the top. Just use my little scissors here. I can't believe they came all the way from Japan just for me. Well, this one does come with instructions. What are all these? I'll just put this aside for right now. Alright, so this is like just little instructions on like how to play with them, or how you can attach the purple car to the pink sled. So that's nice. And it's showing like you could either put one of the babies in the sleigh and one outside, or both inside the sleigh, and one of the parents can pull it. And this, I have no idea what this is, so I'll put this aside in case I need it later. We'll see. Oh, another little booklet. Should we take a look at this one? I don't know. Will this one be the same? Oh, it's different. It's different for sure. So it's like this. These are the 4 that come in your set. Here they are together, going to the rabbit's house. Oh, are these little wrapped presents or food? Little wrapped foods, I think. They're all sharing the food together with the bear family. Oh, all the little ones are playing together. And they're on their bike to bring all the little ones. Cute. These are obviously more for kids, these little things, but like, they're adorable. I love that they do that. Even if I'm not like playing with these in the same way, I can still appreciate how cute they are and how nice that would be. If I was a little kid, I would be like out of my mind, excited to have this little book with it. I loved when toys I would buy came with guides on them. I think it was like the early Littlest Pet Shop ones that always seemed to come with like guides, so I could learn about the other ones in the series. And like, honestly, it was great marketing because it made me want all of them. Okay, so here's what the set looks like out of the plastic. They have a much better little cardboard backing, in my opinion. Like, look at the little sky with the clouds, the greenery, and the florals. Like, this is so much nicer. Of course, I'm sure that the price point is different between these two sets, so that's probably a factor. And these guys are like secured in here with rubber bands, so I'm gonna actually have to take a little care to get them out. It's gonna be an extraction process. Oh, it's not too bad. Little rubber bands, it's no big. Got that one and that one. And you're good to go. Oh, so cute. Alright, you wait there. Can you stand? Let's see. These ones are supposed to be able to stand. Yeah, you're good. Okay. I'm just taking great care because I don't want to cut the outfit, you know. Oh, you have a little plastic. There we go. Let's fix your feet so you can stand. How cute is that? Adorable. Okay. Okay, there we go. I got the sleigh. It's really cute. The sleigh is adorable, I think. Put that there. And the little Santa. I think there's still a little little plastic. This little guy is so cute. I cannot deal. This little Santa and all of his, he's very like adjustable. He's got movable. I think is your head move. Yeah, it does. Just a little stuck from being in the box, but adorable. Okay, you go over here for now. Don't worry, I'm gonna do close-ups of all of these guys so you can really see them. this little vest and pants, like, adorable. Oh my gosh. I also feel like they have a really cute little rosy cheeks. So soft, so cute. Alright, let's take this packaging away. And let's look at them up close a little bit. This is what they look like outside of the box. They are so precious. I would love it if we could come up with like some nicknames for them. This guy, he's giving me like a little Nicholas vibes because he's like a little Santa, like Saint Nicholas. So I think that's what this one should be. Let me know if you have any ideas for the other deer of what you think a good name for them would be. Let's take a look at these just individually because they're so cute. This one has a cute little vest. There is Velcro here. All of the clothes are made so that you could change their outfits if you wanted to. This part is like all one piece. It's kind of like a little one piece outfit. And they also have little tails, but it doesn't really poke out of this outfit so much. The adults, you can move their hands like so. You can move their arms so you can like pose them. You could have them sitting down if you wanted to, like this. I just think the faces are so soft and sweet. I love the antlers. To me, they kind of look like chocolate. Little chocolate antlers. Get your cute little blush there. What a precious little, oh, they're so adorable. And you sit right there. Let's get this one. They have slightly different coloring, which is nice to not be exactly the same. Here we go. Sometimes I'm like, are you gonna sit? I don't know. This one is sort of like a more muted brown. But they still have like that lovely little pinkish reddish nose. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but the baby deer have bright red noses. I was wondering initially if they were going to make just one of the babies have a red nose, you know. I guess that would be a little on the nose. But all of the babies have red noses. They can all be Rudolphs in their own way. If you ever have a Sylvanian critter that has like a little bit of dirt or particles or little hair fibers in their flocking, it is so easy to clean them. Just take a soft bristled toothbrush and hold it at a horizontal angle against the flocking and do this kind of motion. See how I'm kind of not brushing? I mean, it would be easier with a toothbrush, but it will really just totally remove any particles that get stuck in the flocking, because that can happen, especially if you maybe have a younger person in your life who likes to play with them, or even just on a shelf, they could get a little dust. So they're very easy to clean. Or use a little brush like this, whatever you like. But I find the toothbrush bristles are a little bit more stiff, so it's easier to remove with that. So cute. Let's make her sit too. There you go. You can see her little tail. Look at that little deer tail. So cute. I need to think about how I want to display them. They should be in a little scene together. little babies. These are technically like the same size as these ones. Like they're the same age, I guess, but these guys are standing. So I think about them as being older. I don't know if they're all meant to be the same age or not. Who knows? But these, like, the sitting ones, they have open mouths. So if you wanted to have them drinking something, you could. They're just such little sweeties. The thing that's great about getting holiday sets of Sylvanian Families, or really any toy, is they can kind of become part of your yearly decorations, which is very nice. It definitely makes me feel a little more excited about getting toys, because I'm not really playing with them, I'm just displaying them. So I definitely feel really happy when I can make little cute vignettes. Now, if we wanted to, we could definitely take his little hat off and put it on any other critter, because it's just got an elastic band here. So we could put this hat on anybody. I'm thinking Jesk. But I kind of want to leave it on him because his little red and white outfit is very cheerful, very cute looking, and it matches very cutely. I might not put all of the critters out in the display, only because there's only so much room, but you know this guy is going to be there. Oh, his little face is so cute, and her face is so adorable too. It makes them so much more interesting looking that they aren't all exactly the same color. Some of the Sylvanian family sets that I have, they do all look exactly the same. Like the Latte Cat series and the Flora Bunny series. The reason I'm brushing their faces on top of it being fun is that sometimes in the packaging there can be little fabric debris, little strings, and I just want to make their faces merry and bright and clear and beautiful, so that they'll be so wonderful for display. Flocked critters are just the best, in my opinion. Okay, so I want to show you some of the other things that I'm going to be displaying with them. You'll notice some of these little trees in the back. I actually made these myself. Well, I didn't make them from scratch, but originally they were dark green trees. I bleached them and dyed them different colors, but I have something really cool that I'm going to use as a partial backdrop for these little guys. Let's take a look. Here we have a vintage little golden book record. My wife actually surprised me with this. She went to the antique mall and found this and was like so excited to give it to me, and like, oh gosh, I love it. It is so my flavor of item. It's like the illustrations are so good. I just can't wait to show them to you. So I'll take it out of the plastic and show you the wonderful pictures. Take a look and see if this has the original publishing date. I'm not sure, but basically this whole thing has a record in the back don't have one right now. And this is the cover. It's very beautiful. I love the font here. I love all these little dots in there. I love the snow, the Santa Claus with the horse-drawn carriage, and all of these animal friends that are so excited to see him. So, let's see, do we have a publishing date? I don't see one. I'm gonna guess right now and say I think this might be 67, but I could be wrong. I'll put in the description when this was published, and we'll take a look at it. On the day before Christmas, the Bear family decided to go for a sleigh ride. Little did they know how exciting their ride would be. You can see the cute little baby bears, a mama bear, and here they are with the horse-drawn carriage when Mama Bear and the two baby bears were all settled in the sleigh. Papa Bear cracked the whip and off they went, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. So all of the illustrations are so cute, and the whole point of this is that, in theory, you could put the record on and you could flip through this book as you listen, as you look at all of the wonderful pictures and sing along. There's like a ton of books in this series that do this, that are like sing-along books like this. The paper feels so nice and thick. It's a little bit yellowed, but other than that, this is in amazing condition. Really nice. You can see that's the illustration from the cover. Oh, I love these ones so much. Look at this. The moon. It's so beautiful. And this little rocking horse. One thing I love about these old illustrations is sometimes there's these like paint lines on the side, and sometimes they fade out really beautifully. Look at these marks on the side, like paintbrush marks. I love that. Look at everyone having a lovely meal together. Christmas dinner, Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus. Oh, I love this. Look at these reindeer. Before they left, they all went to see the 6 little reindeer all tucked up in bed and sniffling. Merry Christmas, they called, and the reindeer sniffled. Merry Christmas. And on these pages, we have sort of a beautiful nighttime scene. These little blots of white paint. The stars. I love the dry brush effect. These illustrations are so inspiring for me. I would love to make art like this one day. When I look at it, my heart feels warm. It just feels like the kind of stuff I had when I was a kid, because my family definitely, we loved like hand-me-down books and old stuff. We would go to like library book sales, and that's where I would get my stuff. So I just love this kind of art. In the back, we have the musical notes here. You can see the sheet music for Jingle Bells. And they have other ones in this series. The Color Kittens, the Large and Growly Bear, Chicken Little. I would love to. I have a friend who has a record player. Maybe I'll bring this over and see what it sounds like. See the pictures, hear the story, read the book. How charming is that? Okay, so let's go set up the display. We're going to use this as sort of a little backdrop to help set the scene because the illustrations, they're just gorgeous. I love them. I recently bought this wooden shelf on Etsy. It has a really cool shape. The top is like really flat and smooth, and the underside is beautifully curved. So it's a floating shelf and it creates like such an interesting shape. I think when it's not the holidays, I might put a plant on it with some other arrangements, but I kind of always want this space to be where I have a little display of my Sylvanian families. Why not? You know, I have enough to seasonally change them out at this point, so we may as well. And I'll try to remember to put a link to the artists who made this shelf in the description. If I forget, somebody please let me know in the comments and I'll add it in because it's really well made. I was really, really happy with it. It's always nice when you can find what you want handmade by somebody local too. It's a nice feeling. Okay, so let us decorate. We're going to start with what will go in the back, which will of course be our little golden book record. I'll try to make that as centered as possible. Put it back a little bit. This kind of thing would be a great display for records as well. If I had a bunch of records, I might use it for that. I feel like a lot of you will love this. This is like a little vintage brooch. You can see there's a little clip on the back. It's quite old. My friend Betty got this for me. She found it at Boston Flea Market. And I just love it, the velvet ribbon. The way it's like perfectly pleated. So I want to incorporate this into my little display. Just put it on the corner. Yeah, I think that looks good. I've got these little cute ribbons hanging. I didn't want to cover the art too much, but we're trying to build layers here, you know, so adding a little visual interest, little bits and bobs. That's what I'm going for anyway. Now some of my little bottle brush trees. These are not in like perfect condition. They're kind of a little bit imperfect, somewhat disheveled. It kind of makes me love them, honestly. You know, just trying to make it, I don't know if symmetrical is the goal, but pleasant to look at. So I'll put some more trees on this side too. Let's go ahead and do this big pink one. I kind of love this one. What side is the best way? Maybe this way. Yeah. Tuck that in. I might have to push the book back just a touch. The tree will keep it standing perfectly straight anyway. And then I have just this little itty bitty purple one. It's just kind of small and cute. It's sort of like a mauve purple. The color on these is not consistent because, like I said, I hand dyed them myself, so they're not perfect like the ones you get at the store, but that kind of gives them charm, I think. Okay, you can go there. Do your best. Now let's put the Sylvanian Families there. This is kind of a small space, so I don't think I'm going to put the adults here. I'll put the adults somewhere else. I have lots of little nooks right now that I can decorate, so I'll put the adults somewhere else. I'm just going to put the little perfectly dressed cuties in here. There she is in the sleigh. I thought it was kind of appropriate because there's a sleigh in the art as well. And it's a pink sleigh, like, how do you not? And there is our little Santa Claus, Nicholas. This hat is so cute. I can't I may continue to tweak this as the season goes on, but I'm really happy with it. It's just all cute things that I like. I have a feeling I will be sometimes taking that ribbon off if I want to wear it. Don't these little guys look just so at home here? This is going to be a great little nook in my office that I can change out and do like my lottery set, maybe a little Halloween display too. Would you guys like to see more little display setups like this? I always love looking at people's doll houses for their Sylvanian critters, but I don't know that I personally want to set up like that big of a dedicated space for them in my office, but I like a little, just like a little arrangement. It's perfectly at eye height, eye level, so when people come into my office, they will see these critters. Well, my darlings, this is the finished look. I hope that you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed looking at these little cuties. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and thank you so much for watching.